Number 3 is buying cloud storage. These 3 mistakes can never free up your phone storage. Instead, use AI Cleaner. Open this. Optimize storage.
LOYALMOVES. Look at that. Cut things off. LOYALMOVES. Let's see what's going on. Hold on, I got to do something. Let's check this out first. Cool. Get this shit going. LOYALMOVES. I'm in here. They nothing but about it. They nothing but about it. Let's see if she answers. Okay, LOYALMOVES back. God dang, man. Shit. Really? They so dead. I'm back. Let's see. Let's see what they got going on. That nigga still doing numbers though. Still doing numbers. Some questions. No, we're not going to go off that. Let's see. Let's see.
Pay for Wi-Fi again. InstaBridge is a
and Didi at the first ever freak off, correct?
Yeah, I was all over her like white on rice. I had her toes curling, screaming out, ooh-wee!
Okay. And would you say that 50's baby mama was definitely into it?
Yeah, man, she ain't have no job.
Okay.
that, but she's spreading that thing wide open like a briefcase.
Wow.
I see why 50 was mad, bro. She threw more men than Goldberg in his prime.
Right. Everyone I talked to would say they was into it because it was.
Can you let me talk?
Okay, so how small is Dee Dee's pecker?
What the helly? Check this out. Sean. In October, in Trump's inner circle, conversations about a pardon have escalated in recent days. Additionally, sources are also saying that allies of Diddy have reportedly been lobbying behind the scenes, and the White House is now treating this matter as an actionable event. While no official decision has been made, speculation is swirling that Trump's interests in the case may be politically motivated, and some insiders are suggesting that President Trump is looking to redirect attention from his own legal controversies, including renewed scrutiny over his ties with Jeffrey Epstein. Let me tell you something. The dumbest thing that Donald Trump could do is give Diddy a pardon just so he could have a brief time out from jail before his sentencing. Because, in my opinion, the worst thing that you can possibly do when trying to distance yourself from one PERV is give another PERV a pardon. And you have to be real careful when it comes to Diddy, because I have a feeling that if the judge approves his bail request and lets him out for a quick minute, Diddy's going to be outside in revenge mode looking for his detractors like Tisa Tells and dropping off Diddy bombs like this.
Sean Diddy Combs is found not guilty. Conspiracy charge. The verdict on the 4 remaining counts are not
Listen, shout out to Creative Comedy, because that right there was mad hilarious. But even though it's funny, there might be some truth to it. And some of these YouTubers, if Diddy gets out, may have to go underground and get themselves some bunkers, like Ray J when he was talking about the fact that he just may have to go underground and go into hiding because of the Kardashians and the tape that he made with Kim back in the day. Because according to Ray J, the Kardashians are a bunch of gangsters that are pushing up daisies if you don't go along with their agenda and follow along with the rules. Watch this.
We're talking about a family of fuckery. Okay. We're talking about, and again, I'm in contracts with these motherfuckers. Like, I don't supposed to say none of this. And I'm not in contracts for that. I'm in contracts for what I'm doing now. To shut the fuck up and be quiet. Shut the fuck up. You know what it is. Here, be quiet. No, nigga, here. Your money, nigga. And that's where I'm at today.
Okay. Well, we were the source today. We were the source. I'm still waiting. Still waiting. I know, so where are you? Talking about, oh, so there you are. There you are. Okay, so where are you? Where are you? Hold on, man. I gotta take a piss. Hold on. Lucky. Where it go? I'm still waiting for the day when you come on. Oh shit. Thought I was a rock star or some shit. Hold on. Hold up. Hold on, up. Thought I was a rock star or some shit. Alright. Let's see. Ray J, what the fuck you talking about, Ray J?
When is this coming out?
I have no idea.
Because I gotta be prepared. Well, I gotta be ready because I'm gonna go with this. Because I'm going. And then when this comes out, I gotta go. I don't know. I'm going. I feel good. I'm going. Huh? Yeah, for sure, but that shit don't matter.
Hold up. Ray J, sit your crackhead ass down, man. Sit down somewhere. Where are you? Are you here? Can you hear me? Yeah. See, now you gotta type, right? See, what I could do is I tried to do this. Let me see now. Oh man, what the fuck is it doing? Oh, okay. So I try to get you to come on the thing, but the thing ain't, you know what I mean? Whereas though I can see you, I can hear you, but I can't get it up because I got to start all over again. So let's see what I can do on this side right here. Oh, you listening? Oh, okay. You can hear now. All right. Long as you can hear me, you can. If you hear me, say yeah. But send a text. Say yeah. That's what I do for my therapy, man. Get my mind straight. All these crazy motherfuckers that I thought I was a crazy motherfucker, but all these crazy motherfuckers thought I was a crazy motherfucker. These motherfuckers crazy, man. Listen to this nigga.
Say what?
No, she was talking about one wish, or you know, but
Can't look fun.
One wish for the anniversary.
I'm about to be in trouble, bro. I'm about to be in trouble. The lawyers that I just met with specifically told me not to do this. Like, that's the only thing they didn't want me to do. But as
why are you gonna do it, nigga? All right, so I brought you here just to ask you some questions, right? I'm gonna ask you some questions right quick. I want you to answer some questions for me. Ain't little slight ass questions. Ain't no big ass questions. I just want you to ask some questions for me, right? All right. Hold on. Let me start. Let me start somewhere. So I want you to answer some questions for me. You hear me? You hear me? I want you to listen to this right quick, and then I want you to answer some questions for me. Do you hear me? All right. Watch this shit here.
Dirty clothes.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you. They've been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
You got to open that up all the way.
I know you probably already.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you. They've been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
You got to open that up all the way. What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
Dirty
No. Pull it out. What the? Get the in! Push your hands down!
What begins as a routine traffic stop takes a horrifying turn when officers detect a strange, putrid smell coming from the vehicle. The search that follows uncovers a secret so disturbing it defies belief, leaving multiple officers visibly shaken, physically ill, and utterly enraged by one of the most vile discoveries ever made.
I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I need you to focus. Listen, calm down.
We need to verify. We don't know what this is.
What is?
The following is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. In Essex, Maryland, just after 11 p.m. on July 28, 2021, an officer with the Baltimore County Police Department approaches a vehicle for a traffic stop.
How you doing? All right, you got your license and registration on you? Well, you know why I pulled you over? You know what the speed limit is?
No.
Okay. Speed limit is 35.
Oh.
And you was doing well over it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I swear I only thought I was doing 40.
The driver, 33-year-old Nicole Michelle Johnson, hands over a state ID. Sitting beside her in the front seat is a friend who she calls BB. The officer heads back to his cruiser to run a registration, but the information doesn't quite check out.
Playback vehicle requested not found. Or on file.
Simple. So you don't have a driver license?
No.
Okay. And also, this vehicle is not even registered. Those tags in there are fake tags. This car has to be towed. Yeah, you get everything out of it, but how long did you have this car?
Almost 30 years.
As the officer returns to his cruiser to issue citations, Nicole and BB exit the vehicle. Nicole walks to the rear and opens the trunk, revealing several large bags tightly packed inside.
Ms. Johnson, you come over here. So you got pulled over for the same stuff already?
But that's why I went, and I really thought I got good tags.
You gotta be careful with that
I know.
stuff off the internet and all that kind of stuff like that. That stuff don't even be legit.
Like, you literally see, like, we literally, well, not her, but me and my kids literally living in the car. Like,
Ms. Johnson, I just need you to sign this. This is basically telling you that you have to go to Kelso Drive Courthouse within 5 days to request a court date. If you don't request a court date within 5 days, they can issue a warrant for your arrest. This is not meant to guilt.
be here in 5 days. I swear to God. Because the day, the last day, like, I can't go through anymore. Like, just take me home, please. I can't
take you. It's in a city. I can't go down there. There you go. This is not meant to guilt or anything like that. It's basically saying,
I'm telling you, it's cool. I won't be here tomorrow. Tonight is my last night. What am I going through? Like, I swear to God.
No, I still got to do my job until I explain to you.
I know, but I'm just saying.
So once explain
even talking about in Baltimore. Watch, tomorrow, y'all are going to see me on the news. Y'all are going to see me make my big paper. I swear to God.
The officer has no idea her bizarre comment will soon become a shocking reality. With a tow truck on its way, Nicole sits on the sidewalk and calls a friend for a ride.
You want to grab a couple of your things?
Yes, please.
Go ahead. I'm gonna do an inventory search of your car once you finish taking out what you want to take out.
What's the inventory?
So an inventory search is when I go through your car, for instance, say like you have $15,000 in the trunk of this car right now, and you're taking it to it and it's gone.
Yo, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and when you take it to the car, I got to go and stuff out, because you know I don't have anything, so if I lose this is all I got. Y'all keep asking me to go home. Y'all keep telling me one more day. Y'all keep saying everything will get better. Y'all keep saying this, it can't get no worse, it can't get... Like, y'all keep saying, find the light, find the light, find the light. Where's the light? Yo, like, where is the light?
Like where is the light, yo? Like where? Like where? You like inspirational conversations. Here we go, yo. Here we go. 'Cause I can't take no more. Like I really can't take no more.
When backup arrives at the scene, the officer taps his colleague on the arm and quietly shares that something is very wrong.
Yeah, hold up a minute. Give me a favor. Walk over to the car and see what you smell. Not drugs or anything, but see what smell you think Did you move in your car?
This is where I live at.
What'd you hear there? No, seriously. I need to know. What is this right here?
Huh?
What is this?
A bunch of dirty clothes. A bunch of dirty clothes.
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
Huh?
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you right now. It's a bunch of dirty blankets. But they been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
Ma'am, you got to open that up all the way.
I'm about to open it up all the way.
Yeah, you had to open it up all the way for me.
Bugs and stuff all over it and everything. Because it's bugs and stuff over it and everything.
I know, but I don't know what it is, though.
The stench is unmistakable, but finding the source of the smell is easier said than done, as whatever is inside is buried beneath endless layers of plastic trash bags.
Literally ripping through all the dirty, all the dirty stuff. I don't think that a guilty person would be doing it like this one. If I take all my stuff out, where am I gonna?
I just need this right here is drawing my attention to it, so I need to see it.
I know. That's why I'm trying to show you.
No,
I'm with you.
Go ahead, Idris.
No, just tell him, giving him some advice.
Okay. I'm telling you, you're just gonna find a bunch of dirty blankets.
yeah, but I need to know what that smell is.
I am. I'm about to show you.
Nicole turns to the officer for help, and he carefully begins cutting through the thick layers with a knife.
You gotta get all the way through to the dirty pissy clothes.
Why you got all these blankets?
Huh?
Why you got all these blankets?
Because we stay in hotels, from the hotel to the car. Like, I can even get the hotel.
No, you can finish it. I was just curious.
Oh, yeah, I can even get to the hotel receipt for you.
Okay. You ain't got to go through that. I was just curious.
Keep finding blankets.
I ain't found one blanket. Keep finding.
Oh, you can keep finding them.
Why?
You see them right there as soon as you open the seat. Huh?
Keep finding plastic.
Oh, yeah, because as soon as you open it, you will find them.
Let's stand in front of this car and make sure she don't go nowhere.
After cutting through multiple layers of trash bags, officers finally uncover a black suitcase.
Just open the suitcase and we can be good after that.
There's more blankets still. You cut it from here.
Can you cut it one more time?
And this is what smells, nigga.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
Dirty thing?
No. Pull it out. Pull it.
Dirty thing from my husband.
Whole bag out.
I am. My husband just said the dirty blankets from my husband. I am. See?
Take it out.
Take your bag out.
Take that bag out of there.
I am.
Okay. Pull that bag out. There you go. Open that bag up.
Let me see close. Let me see close. See close. All see close.
Open it up, ma'am.
I did it.
Unroll the whole thing.
What? Open that up. Open that up. What the f***? Get the f***ing in! Put your hands up! Don't you Turn over right now! Don't you move! Don't you move! Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back!
What I do?
What the f***?
It's not mine.
What the f***? What the f***?
What I do? What I do?
Give me your other hand! Now!
1110 direct Eastern Boulevard and Wagner's Lane.
I don't want to hear
it. I don't want to hear it. Get up. On your feet. Roll over. Sit on your butt. Stand up.
Deviation on the channel.
You don't need that.
Don't need that. We got 2 in custody right now, but we need a super.
Please don't, no, please
I
don't.
swear to God, if you move, so help me.
Please not arrest her. Please don't arrest her. She don't have anything to do with
Please direct on
nothing.
that.
She really don't have anything to do with nothing. I will give y'all everything
2357.
to everybody.
I don't want to hear it.
Please don't arrest her.
With both women in custody, the officers struggle to process the horror they've just witnessed.
No, stay, hey, no. Calm down. Calm down, relax. Have her sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
I am.
Relax.
Excuse me.
You relax.
BB, just relax, BB.
Keep your mouth closed. I didn't give you permission to talk. Sit down and be quiet. You okay? You okay? No. Listen, I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. No. I need you to focus. Listen, calm down. I need you to focus. Focus in.
The case where the hold on, I can't see the bottom part. The case where I can't see the bottom part of the motherfucker. God damn. All I see is the case where she. Yeah, that's what it is. Exactly what it is. That's exactly what that shit is. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me see something.
Focus on her. Hey, get over there with her. Put your mask on. All right. Put your mask on. Mask up.
Go on that way.
Gloves, everything.
I ain't get to finish looking at this shit, right? I got to the part where they unveiled the motherfucking bodies of the kids and shit. But then she ran off, and then that's why I stopped there. So I want to see what happened after that.
Everybody should have gloves and a mask on. Yeah. What's in there, bro? Come on. Please. Relax, bro. I need you to breathe. Good instinct. Okay. I need you to breathe, okay? I need you. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. No.
I'm sorry, I just want to ask you.
There's nothing for me to talk about with you. Do you understand that?
No.
Do you understand that?
But y'all gonna want all the information anyway.
We'll get to that point, but right now you need to be quiet. This is not a game. No, absolutely not. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not going to. No, ma'am. We're not going to take that route. You're going to sit here and we're going to wait. We're going to get to that point. But don't you say another word. Don't you say another word. Thompson, are you okay? I'm good. Are you sure?
He's not okay.
I'm good. I didn't ask you to talk.
No,
I'm not asking you to talk to him.
Can I please take this from my home? She don't have anything to do.
Just stop. For your sake, stop speaking.
But I'm gonna have to go to y'all anyway.
Okay.
But I'm not asking you to speak to me now. I've told you multiple times to be quiet.
I'm sorry.
You ran from me. You made me chase you. I'm giving you a chance to rest and calm down.
No, that was in there. Why would
I'm asking you.
go through it?
I'm asking you to just stop talking. That's it.
Okay.
The officer takes the opportunity to walk away and regain his composure, but the emotional aftershock is hard to contain.
Oh Allah, I seek thy refuge in you from the whisperings of an accursed devil who whispers into the hearts of men.
Can I talk to you for a second?
No. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Please, I'm so ready.
Are you okay? I'm good.
Excuse me.
Where?
Stop. No, go take a break. Go over there. Go ahead. You're good. We got it.
Excuse me.
Where?
Excuse me.
Ma'am, be quiet. Stop talking. We'll talk to you when we need to. Please be quiet.
Bro, I'm scared to look, and I ain't scared. Just turn around.
So what you like taking me from?
Oh no.
Get her out of here. Get her out of here. Get up. Get up.
More officers officers begin to arrive and can only guess at what has the other officers in such a sickened state.
I'm gonna take pepper spray happen.
No. It's a bit in that bag. What the? Hey, you come back. He looks like a kid that's curled up in there. I don't want to look. Nope. Just wait.
Hold up a minute. Something just happened there.
They're not okay.
They're not okay. I wasn't okay. That's why I took off. I sat there and I dug through that stuff the whole time. As soon as I seen who he was, I took off running too. So no, they not okay. Like we take it out in front of the police. Seeing around the bodies in my phone. I told them that I'm gonna keep this.
We need to verify. We don't know what this is.
How do you know we're confirmed?
Oh, what is this? Oh, Jesus.
What?
Oh, girl.
What?
Yeah, you get some water. Take a walk. Take a walk.
I'm good.
Stay in there. No, I'm thinking.
I can't vision it. What the is messing my head up? I can't vision it.
After telling the tow truck driver his services will no longer be needed, officers make the difficult decision to get a closer look in order to confirm what lies beneath the maggot-covered blanket.
I can lift it up. It doesn't really bother me, but it's got to be a 3 or 4 year old kid.
Get it? My blood already.
The problem is the body is this.
It's in a bad position. Yes.
Oh my God, dude, that's a 5. That's a 5.
That's a 5-year-old white child.
100%.
It's got a girl clothes, female clothes, right?
Put it. Come here. It almost looks like it has the pigmentation like Michael Jackson had.
That's right.
So homicide's gonna have to come out, definitely coming out for this. There's no way they're not.
Right.
Emmy's gonna have to come here.
Warrants for the house.
I mean, yeah, 100%. Well, they're gonna have to find who this kid is.
How shrunk that skin is too.
Oh, it's been wrapped in this sheet for I don't know how long. I'm not a medical examiner, but like I said, just remember the camera's still on.
Right.
But this is.
At least a week.
I mean, I've seen some stuff, but it just sucks. It's like, I don't know, I guess it hits him harder than me because I'm just I've had trauma earlier on. But basically, like my daughter turns 5 Saturday. You know what I mean? This is 100% a 5-year-old kid.
What they've uncovered is just the beginning of a dark and tragic case, with more horrors and buried truths still waiting to be uncovered. For now, the decision is made to take both women to the police station.
Stand up. Where I'm going at?
We're going to go to the precinct.
For what?
Ma'am, stand up. Enough. Stand up. Walk.
Be good. You are okay. You know you don't be with me. You know you are okay, BB. Just be good, yo. Just be good. I'm gonna tell the truth. Just be good.
Come here and stand over here. Just stand here and lean up against the car, okay? Ma'am, you can talk to whoever you need to talk to.
I just want to say why she was reacting like she is. She's mentally retarded and she really don't do anything that's going on.
You can talk to anybody you need to talk to back at the precinct, okay? That's how we're going to do this, all right?
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't have nothing. I'm playing.
Man, can you stop talking, please? Enough.
Enough.
You just keep talking. You just keep talking. I told you stop talking. You just keep talking. Hold on, get the bag on.
My phone is in there.
You got a knife?
Don't call my bag. Don't call my bag. My phone is in there.
It'd be in your best interest not to move one. Take your handcuff off. Put the bag off, Rick. Put it back on. Hey, put it on back. Stop playing.
I'm not playing.
Get in the car. Now.
Oh, look, what
Get in the car. Put
put you in the car. That's your choices.
Can I have my bag,
I
though?
don't care. Get in the car.
My phone is
Get in the car.
Your bag will be with you.
Okay.
What is she diagnosed with?
I don't know, but she can't read. She can't anything. Like, she's really retarded. Like, she
Just because she can't read doesn't mean she's retarded.
No, I'm telling you, like, I don't know what she goes with, but she really don't have anything to do with anything.
You got anything on you?
No, man.
All right.
It's $20 in my bra.
In your bra?
Yes, ma'am. On
Where?
the side, I think.
What is this? Part of your underwear?
It's a bead chain.
Part of your underwear?
No, ma'am. It's like a waist bead.
For what?
You can rip it. Just rip it. Just pull it and rip it. Like, why are you right there? Yeah.
Sorry, is it just a bead? Is it just a bead?
Yes, ma'am.
They're gonna have to take it back. They're gonna have to take it off when they get the pre-time, so make sure it's nothing else.
That's why I said just.
All right, go ahead. She got $20 right here.
Both women arrive at the station and are placed in separate rooms. While Nicole seems to understand the reason for her arrest, BB appears confused and continues to demand answers.
So what is it? 1422 is that part?
You don't ask me that question about 3 or 4 times, and I done told you the same answer about 3 or 4 times. I'll tell you again. You are in police custody. You are going to be sitting right there in handcuffs with your bag right there until somebody with either equal rank that knows that was out there with this call, or somebody ranks higher than me comes to me and tells me to do something else. So get comfortable, relax. You're going to be here for a while. It is what it is. Sorry.
So what's my right? So you just want to lock somebody up with no right?
Ma'am.
You know my right?
Ma'am. What's your first name?
Kazadi.
Kazadi?
Yes.
It's Kazadi.
Do I kill somebody?
Ma'am?
Do I kill somebody?
I don't know.
So why?
But what I do know is you're going to be in handcuffs in that chair until someone says otherwise.
I don't got no one. So why I'm on that right?
What's your last name?
Kazadi.
What's your last name?
Chibola.
Okay, both of those are very hard to pronounce, so I'm just going to call you madam. And I'm sorry about that.
So now, so you guys are going to lock me and frame me for something you were not telling me.
I didn't frame you with anything. I'm not Baltimore County. I'm one person. I'm just a cog in a machine.
Okay, you telling me my hand is clean. I think I'm clean, right?
Do you need hand sanitizer? Is that what we asked about? You are detained. Until somebody out there, you understand I'm backup, right? You can ask me 1,000 times, but I can't tell you what I don't know. Like, it's not going to be some fairy that comes through the wall and says, here, Officer Bowling, here's the information that she's asking for. I ain't got it.
I'm on that rest. If I get sick in here, it's gonna happen. If I get sick, if I didn't make no phone call from nobody, I'm not okay. It's gonna be consequences.
Do you need water?
I'm not crazy.
I didn't say you were. I asked you, did you need water? That's what I asked.
Yes, I need water.
Okay, I can try to arrange for that for you.
In a separate room, the officer waiting with Nicole informs her that he can't speak with her about the case. Left in silence, she begins talking to herself.
It's okay. She need argue about that. I'm all like, what am I arguing for? Just open it and let her look at me. So stupid. So stupid. So stupid. Like, I want to cry so bad. And I ain't even crying.
Nicole, appearing to wrestle with guilt, will soon have an opportunity to explain the grim discovery. Meanwhile, BB makes a separate request.
So can I go to hospital then? I go to hospital then?
What is your health complaint, madam?
Can I go to hospital then?
What's wrong with you?
Because my leg hurts. I'm not feeling good.
Your knee hurts. You're not feeling well.
I'm not feeling well.
You're conscious and breathing, so to me you look fine.
I'm not fine.
Okay, then what's wrong?
I'm not fine.
Okay, then let's discuss what's wrong so I can get you the help you need.
The officer informs his supervisor of BB's complaint, but when he returns for details, he's met with an interesting response.
How bad is your knee? Can you see?
Can I have my leg done?
Oh, wow.
Did I switch my My knee for too hard.
What knee is hurt?
This one.
Hey, show me where you're hurt.
Mama, I'm gonna say I'm not married on your big hole.
Okay.
What get that? What did you get that? What did you get that? What did you get that?
Okay.
Phoebe is then informed that if she chooses to go to the hospital, she'll need to wear shackles.
I can walk.
No. That's not if you're in the hospital, you're getting shackles on.
Point blank period.
If and a butt. That's not up for debate.
For the bed?
Yeah. Do you want to go to the hospital or not?
Nah. I changed my mind.
All right.
Mine has been changed.
I bet you that I know my pay. I'm telling you. Right now, if they'll question me for something, I know my pay. But they better let me go.
Oops, what? Excuse, I'm sorry, man. The language barrier, you gotta slow down. Your accent is really thick, so I'm trying to piece it as you talk.
I'm ready for the maybe V, I'm going to say, maybe respectful.
Please sit down.
Can I sit down? I've been sitting for a while, I gotta stretch my legs.
I'm gonna tell you one more time to sit down. I'm gonna put you back in the chair. Your choice.
I'm gonna sit down.
Madam, if I get out of this chair, I'm gonna put you back in that chair. You're not gonna like me. So I'm gonna ask you one more time to sit down.
I'm sitting down.
No, actually, you're standing.
I'm gonna be standing. I'm gonna be standing. Like I'm asking. Let me make a phone call. Let me see what I'm here for, and then you guys are holding me with nothing.
So you thought standing up was gonna solve that problem? No, absolutely not. You are detained. End of story. End of message. My name is Officer Bowling, and I approve this message.
Bowling? You're not Bowling.
My name is Officer Bowling. I got a name tag on my chest that says the exact same thing that I said.
It's not Bowling.
It's Bowling.
It's not Bowling.
Okay.
In the other room, Nicole continues talking to herself, visibly wrestling with her own thoughts.
I knew it was the reason why I felt like I knew it was the reason we just kept wanting it. So I said, I can't take no more. Look, so I said, I can't take no more. Here we go. Much more. But that's what they told me. They said I was going to keep being punished and keep being punished and keep being punished. Is there such thing as a death penalty still?
Certain state has it.
Not this one.
I think so.
We need to have it. You don't think I would have known I would have ran before trying to go back and be polite and excuse me, can you cut this for me? Idiot, bro.
The scent of decay clings to Nicole, growing so strong that it becomes unbearable for others in the station. One officer fills the room with an odor spray, but when that fails to help, he brings in an air scrubber and tries the spray a second time. Soon after, a decision is made to transfer the two women to another facility for interviews with detectives.
So, I got your bag. You got your shoes on. All you gotta do now is get in the car. And we on the road. So...
Why do you want to talk to me?
Would you like to stand up or would you like us to drag you to the car? Your choice. You're an adult.
Why do you want to talk to me? Why now?
Stand up. Walk. To the car.
I am going.
That's fine. Since you got knee pain, so I was going to make sure you can walk fine. Come on.
Get my bag, please.
Hey, this nigga having a good time with this one. That nigga said, would you like to stand up or would you like us to drag you to the car?
Nope.
I want my bag.
I don't care what you want.
Can I have my things?
Safe travels. Let's go.
Like I said, if something happened to me tonight, it's gonna be war.
Yes, ma'am. I hate it here.
Back at the scene, officers standing watch over the body discuss the tragic case and question the one thing weighing on everyone's mind.
It's pretty up about this.
Right.
Really, everybody who saw it's pretty up right now.
Well, I mean, I saw it.
Saw it?
I saw it.
I'm trying to look.
But it's...
the way he's got all these grown men all up.
No, I mean, well, I was up before I got this job, but
I didn't mean like that.
No. No, I know. I'm just saying it's weird that I could understand if this child was younger, like baby stage, but it's not. So I'm like, it's kind of dumbfounded. Like what the hell? Like I'd love to just know the reasoning.
That's a whole child. First, what the fuck is you talking about? If it was a baby stage, it'd be okay. It would be different. It's a whole motherfucking baby. What the fuck is you talking about? If it was a baby stage, I'll be okay with it. But I mean, no, he said if it was a baby stage, it would be more different. I'll be a little fucked up inside, but it ain't a baby stage. They're like 5 years old, so I'm okay.
Same. I'm so curious. The whole story.
Yeah, like what?
The whole story.
Like what the hell? Like what? How did this even come to be?
Nicole enters the interrogation room with much to explain. She tells detectives she was in Essex to meet a man for prostitution, while BB waited in the car. She claims she's been aware of the foul smell, but assumed it was a dead rat.
Me and my homegirl was doing so much to try to get the smell, but we never noticed it was coming from the back because we don't sit in the back.
How'd you try to get rid of the smell?
We always thought it was coming through the front of the car, so we got it power washed.
You power washed the car, tried to get the smell away?
The engine.
You starting to understand why this sounds a little ridiculous?
After speaking with detectives, investigators note it was clear that BB was mentally challenged and had no knowledge of the incident. They contact her mother and arrange for her to be taken home. As for Nicole, her vague story isn't enough to satisfy investigators, given the second horrifying discovery made at the crime scene.
I want you to help me out to find out how these children ended up like this. Okay.
Children?
Mm-hmm.
Both?
Mm-hmm.
The discovery of a second child came only after homicide detectives began sorting through Nicole's belongings, though the signs had been present from the very start.
Me and my kids literally living in the car, like sleeping around with the bodies in my car. It's okay. And the whole time I hate them.
In a black and yellow plastic bin buried beneath the bags in the suitcase containing the little girl were the aged remains of a small boy. The child's body had been wrapped in blankets and placed in multiple layers of trash bags, similar to the girl. Their relation to Nicole comes as even more of a shock.
Do you recognize this person at all? Who's that? Who's that?
Their mother.
That's their mother?
Mm-hmm.
Who are they?
Because that's when I had them. If you look at them when I had them.
So that's who?
That's Johnson.
And that's who?
Remember?
Okay.
When you look at them when she had them, and when I had them, you probably got this picture off her page, but it definitely can't.
5 and 7, the police officer said, if I'm not, I ain't in shock. If it was a baby, I'd be more in shock, but they 5 and 7, so hey. That's what he said.
Because if you look at them when she had them, they were very not taken care of. If you look at them when I had them, they were very well taken care of.
7-year-old Jocelyn Marie James Johnson and 5-year-old Larry Darnell O'Neill were each left in Nicole's care 2 years ago by her sister Deshelle, who claimed she was unable to care for them at the time. Investigators also learned Deshelle has an active case with the Baltimore City Department of Social Services for an 8-month-old infant who was temporarily taken into their care given the current investigation.
She didn't take care of kids.
She didn't do to him what happened to him.
Yeah, but okay, so she's a better person for leaving them then in any kind of predicament. Like, she knew the predicament wasn't okay. She knew the predicament was up. She knew, like, she left her kids literally with me selling my. She left her kids in the room.
She thought you were going to take care of them, I guess.
I never told her I was going to. I never asked her to. Hey, come on, bro. You said to yell at the mother about washing them. He said I had to yell at the mother about feeding them. Like, I used to have to yell at her about everything.
Despite portraying herself as the better caregiver, Nicole couldn't even spell the young girl's name. She also couldn't recall either child's birthday. Whatever belief remained that she'd shown love or responsibility would soon be shattered by the grim truths surrounding their deaths. She lowers herself to the floor as the interview continues.
Well, let me tell you this, right? We spoke to your sister and a bunch of your family members, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that everything that you're saying is making sense.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying.
What do you mean? What did y'all speak about?
Well,
y'all spoke about her leaving her children?
Huh?
Y'all spoke about her leaving her children?
Well, we spoke about a lot of stuff.
And of course it's all going to be against me, huh?
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
Even my mom?
Oh, yeah, we met your mom.
He tells Nicole he won't discuss his conversations with her family, then steps out to check on her paperwork, leaving her alone to imagine what they may have shared behind her back.
I'm not going to tell you what they said. What they say? What they say? What they say? I done bust my for all my life. My mother, lady, you had me out here selling my. You told me not to give that girl her kids. I would have gave them back. I said this weekend when I'm coming back, I'm giving her her kids. You told me not to. They about to put me under the jail. They so selfish and so wrong. There's a group of people here, yeah, all family, to speak on me backwards. Actually, where they been at when I've been growing up. I guess I ran away or something. Like, watch, I already know that's what they said. Now I'm not talking anymore. Now, since I'm a liar, and since I'm a this, and since I'm a that, and since I'm a this, I'm not saying anything else. And come on, bro. All the kids that I've been around in all my life, I'm gonna wait until my niece and nephew to kill one. I've been raising kids all my life so much they thought they were actually mine. I'm gonna wait until my niece and nephew to kill some.
While Nicole earlier stated she was living in her car, investigators located a hotel where she'd recently been staying. In the room, they find 2 stuffed animals, as well as 2 rose bears, one blue and one pink, with ribbons around their necks that read, "Always and Forever."
I think they're like memorials. That's what it seems like. Always and Forever. The website, though, and have all kinds of different ones. But even with their little ribbon, they make memorial there.
Yeah, is that for them?
The bears.
With the exception of the stuffed animals, there are no children's clothing, belongings, or items to indicate any children had been present. This, along with their advanced state of decay, leaves many questions as to how long the children had been in the trunk of the car, and what led to their deaths.
Can I talk through? Like, I need my mama to be a part of this conversation.
For what?
Because she's a lot of reason for the conversation.
But you're an adult. What's going on?
No, like, I want to talk, but I want to talk to her. Like, I want to tell her. Like, I want to talk to her.
Did she cause this? Did she cause this?
I want to talk to her, and everything will come out, and I just need to talk to her.
The detective tells Nicole they won't allow her to speak with her mother just yet, and reminds her that it's important to tell her story to investigators first.
And they gave them to me, and I was doing so good with them.
Do you want to give them back?
Nobody even wanted them back until maybe 3 months ago.
Is that when someone reached out to you? Who reached out to you? Your sister?
Yes.
Okay. What did
When she reached out to me, she barely didn't even care. And then we were supposed to arrange for her to get them back, and hey, maybe next weekend. Like, she didn't even care. They were forcing her. They were forcing her to even say anything.
Text messages obtained from Nicole's phones reveal multiple conversations with her sister, Deshelle, who sent Nicole money and checked in on the children frequently. She asked several times to see them, eager for them to meet their new sibling. However, Deshelle claims Nicole blocked her from seeing them. Now, for the first time, Nicole begins to explain the reason why, beginning with what happened to her niece, Jocelyn.
It was really an accident.
Okay, what happened?
I gave her a beating.
I can't hear you. What?
I gave her a beating.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing I know, she just wasn't saying anything or nothing or nothing. Like,
Okay. So you gave her a beating? And then she was not responsive anymore?
like it was mistakes. Like I took care of them children so good. Like it was a mistake. Like I just was trying to discipline. Like,
Explain to me how it happened.
like she got in trouble for something one day that I didn't beat her for.
Like what?
Stealing something or going in the refrigerator or doing something or something, and she did it again and she did it again. And then the last time it was just like, and I was probably more frustrated than I should have been with life, period, with everything, with why they leave me with the kids, why nobody's helping me, why nobody's calling me, where's their mom, where's my family, like what, like I.
And then what happened?
I told you, Peter.
How?
How?
With what?
I don't even think it was anything. I think it's she's my hands.
Investigators interviewed a resident at one of the hotels Nicole frequented, who reported that Nicole often used harsh language and regularly cursed at the children, particularly the girl. Another witness recalled hearing Nicole abusing Jocelyn through the thin walls and, at times, hearing the child yelling for her to stop.
You were upset because she was taking things, like from the refrigerator and stuff.
She was doing all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Like she was taking stuff, like she was getting the boy in trouble. Like she was just doing all
And you disciplined her.
Yes.
Okay.
And it went too far.
Okay. How many times do you think you might hit her?
I don't know. But I know she fell.
Fell on what?
On the floor.
Was she standing on something? How was she?
She was just standing up straight.
Okay. And where did you hit her?
I just started doing that.
Okay. Like punching her in the head?
No.
Or?
No.
Where?
Like, I think I maybe slapped her in the face, but I didn't punch her in the head. Like it was more like me hitting on her body, and then she fell.
How did she fall? Backwards? Forwards? Sideways? On her head?
I know she had a head, but I can't remember exactly how it was that she fell.
She hit her head? Okay. Do you remember where on the head?
No.
Did she hit her head on something other than the floor? The floor was extremely hard.
That's crazy,
And I was so scared.
What did you, when she went to the floor, was she crying or was she quiet?
Quiet.
Quiet? And what did you do after that?
I tried. He got just straight up on her chest. Like I was popping on her chest really, really hard. Like I thought maybe she was like, I don't know. Like I was just trying. Like I was just popping on her chest.
Nobody trying that crying shit. Fuck out of here. Yeah, crying shit. You crazy motherfucker. You sitting there trying to use your crying method to get the fuck out of what you did. That was crazy. Shit making me mad. You've been sitting there crying and shit. Fuck you sitting there crying for? Crazy ass bitch. They're sitting there crying. Crying. I mean, I didn't do it. I don't know why. Fuck out of here. This is crazy. Kill some motherfucking babies. Or kill baby. but a shark. That's the only one kill babies, but a motherfucking shark. It's crazy. This right don't care. They don't really care about. I bet don't really care about what she did. She just give a fuck she got caught.
Just trying to get her back.
Okay. And then what did you do next?
I laid in the bed with her.
You laid her in the bed and lay next to her? Where was the boy at this time?
Asleep in the other bed.
Okay. Where?
And I stayed in that room with her.
When do you think that was?
I told you, maybe last year.
And then what did you do with her body after that?
I just put it in that suitcase and I kept her.
Jocelyn's death is believed to have occurred around May of 2020, approximately 14 months before the traffic stop. Despite this, Nicole continued texting Deschelle as though Jocelyn was still alive. In April of 2021, Deschelle even thanked Nicole, writing, "Thank you for taking care of them so well." Nicole admits she continued traveling from hotel to hotel, carrying the young girl in the suitcase, eventually storing her in the trunk of the car. Jocelyn's body arrived at the medical examiner's office still wrapped in a comforter that contained a cigarette butt. Numerous bruises were found on her body, but an exact cause of death could not be determined due to the advanced stage of decomposition. Still, investigators ruled her death a homicide, citing evidence of physical abuse and neglect. With Jocelyn's fate uncovered, investigators turned to what happened to her nephew, 5-year-old Larry, whom Nicole refers to by the name Stink.
So, help me explain the other child. What happened? So he was still with you when the girl's now in the suitcase, in the car.
He didn't even want to go anywhere. I was like, that's why they said he talked to my family. My family don't know me. Like, you can ask all my friends. Like, as much as I tried to push him off or I wanted to drop him off and I knew I needed to drop him off, he just wanted to be with me.
So, what led to the next incident with the other child?
I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know, because it was like 1 minute we was playing and then 1 minute it was just like, we were playing, like we was playing. I think something hit him in the leg.
Yeah, but that wouldn't cause him to die. Well, why would he die, though?
I thought it was like a main artery or something.
Okay, well, explain that to me. What happened?
I don't know, but then I know I saw him bleeding in his leg.
Where at on his leg?
I don't mean like right here somewhere.
Right inside of his left thigh?
Yeah, but I did like...
Was the blood dripping? Was it?
The only way that I noticed it... And honestly, I didn't even notice it until I started trying to stink. And then when I started looking at his clothes, they was bloody.
The detective offers Nicole a cigarette and allows her to smoke in the interrogation room as she continues her story.
What caused the boy's injury with the blood in his thigh?
I can't remember what exactly he was playing with. And I think I yelled. I think I swung on him for playing with it. But I can't remember what.
Was there a chance you hit him afterwards? And
I didn't see the thing. I told you.
You said you swung.
Yeah, because he was playing with something. I didn't see the thing I told you I didn't see the thing that was in his leg until it was like. It was just like.
And what was it?
I never even looked at it. I never even took his pants off. I just seen the blood. And I yelled at him like, well, I didn't yell at him when I seen the blood. I yelled at him like, I don't even remember what it was.
Larry's body arrived at the medical examiner's office still wearing Paw Patrol pajamas. His body was also covered in bruises, and while superficial wounds were found on his legs, they showed no signs of deep bleeding. However, internal bleeding was noted around both his knee and elbow, suggesting trauma before death. Like his sister, Larry's advanced state of decomposition made it impossible to determine an exact cause of death. Although she claims not to know exactly what caused his injury, she clearly remembers what happened next.
He was just like getting drowsy, like just getting drowsy. Like the last thing he said, lay him down.
Did you lay him down?
Yes, because he was sitting up in the chair. He said, my nigga, can you lay me down? And I said, yeah, honey. And I went to smoke, and I turned back around, and it was like, stay, 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 stay. Ain't what I answered me.
Where did you lay him down at?
On the back seat of the car.
Okay. And this was about 2 months ago? Or was it more?
This month is what?
Well, it's the very end of July.
I think May.
Okay. So about 2 months ago.
Well, they've been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
In June of 2021, Nicole sent a video to her friend showing the black and yellow tote in the back of her car and spoke about getting odor absorber. According to Nicole, the child would have already been deceased at this time and would soon join his sister in the trunk of the car. Investigators later discovered that neither child had ever seen a doctor in Maryland, had never been enrolled in school, and neither had been reported missing. One additional detail raised further concern. Both children appeared unusually small for their ages.
It's got to be a 3 or 4 year old kid.
Me and
The girl was.
This shit crazy. God dang. God, hold up. I gotta take a
According to your timeline, about 6 years old when this happened,
Yes.
and she only weighed 18 pounds.
You think that's after all of this? Because they were not tiny. Like, you see them in the pictures that y'all printed out are the pictures that I took.
And then the boy was only 21 pounds.
I don't see how, because they ate all the time. They ate all the time. They ate all the time. They ate everything. Like,
Is that maybe a contributing factor here?
No, I didn't.
If some kind of trauma happened, would it be made worse?
Yeah, I didn't starve them, though. I didn't starve them.
According to doctors, however, it would have taken several months of malnourishment for the children to attain their low weights. The investigation concluded that both minor children lost their lives due to the neglect and abuse inflicted on them by their Aunt Nicole.
They came up here and made it feel like I was some type of bad person. Like I was some type of trouble person. Like, yes, I've been depressed all my life because of one of them mama. But I can't believe that she really came up here and made it seem like I was a bad person.
1 month after her arrest, Nicole's mother emailed Baltimore public officials, pleading with them to intervene and protect her remaining grandchild. The email additionally criticized social workers and Deschelle for not safeguarding the children. Multiple news outlets reported that Deschelle created a GoFundMe campaign to raise funds for their burial, and rumors later circulated that she may have launched as many as 4 separate fundraisers, though all have since been deleted. Following her arrest, 33-year-old Nicole Michelle Johnson was held without bond and later indicted on 14 criminal counts. The charges included 2 counts each of first-degree child abuse resulting in death, first-degree child abuse involving severe physical injury, second-degree child abuse, second-degree assault, neglect of a minor, failure to report the death of a minor, and unauthorized disposal of a body. She ultimately pleaded guilty on August 13, 2024 to 2 counts of first-degree child abuse resulting in death. She was sentenced in February 2025 to life in prison, with all but 50 years suspended, as well as an additional 5 years of supervised probation upon her eventual release.
damn shit, they let her go. They ain't really what's like 25. She, come on, man, 50 years probation. She's set to be free. Yeah, she's set to be free. Shit, fuck is that? That's crazy. So what you think about that? That's outrageous, man. People under the stairs. That's crazy. That's a selfish motherfucker right there. Kill some kids. They don't even ask to be here, man. Yeah, that shit was making me irritated. That was making me a little mad. Got me a little upset. So I know when I first seen it, half of it, I ain't even seen all of it. This is my first time seeing all of it. So when I seen all of it, I was like, oh man, shit. I almost, got sick too. The police officers got sick. I almost got sick. You almost got sick. More motherfuckers almost got sick probably from this shit. And it's so close. That shit close. Still don't got the full story. Still don't got the full story of that shit. That shit crazy. Let me see. Look up. Hold on, let me recover from this motherfucker. Yeah, let me recover from that one. Shit. Damn. Shit. That's crazy. You're a whole aunt. You supposed to be the auntie of these kids. You supposed to be the most joyfulest one of these kids. You the auntie. You the auntie. You supposed to be the one that the kids be happy to go to and get away from mom and dad and the auntie. Motherfuckers fucked up. Hold on, I gotta smoke a cigarette for this shit crazy. I gotta smoke a cigarette. That shit right there fucked me up. Fuck me up. I smoke a whole cigarette to this shit. Shit made me mad as fuck. Whole auntie. She's supposed to be the one. Shit crazy. Before I look at what alright, I'm gonna take time because that shit got me pissed off. I gotta take a breather and smoke a cigarette. Fuck. Man, that's outrageous. The fuck you do that to some kids? That's not even right. Gotta take a fucking breath. I'm gonna look at that one in a minute. That was kind of fucked up. So I had to take a break from that one. That was kind of crazy. A 5-year-old and a 7-year-old. I think I seen that one. Baby Brianna. Yeah, I think I seen baby Brianna. I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. So what you think about it? What do you think? What happened here? Hey, deck looking good. I said, your deck looking good, man. Appreciate that, brother. You all right? I know how it is. I know, I see it. Take some time. Oh, sure. All right, let's see. Baby Sabrina. I'm about to look that up right now. Baby Sabrina. We'll look that up right now. Baby Sabrina. Let's look that up. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Baby Sabrina. Let's see. These people crazy. I hate people be fucking with kids, man. I can't stand them motherfuckers. I swear to God. Fuck you fucking with kids for? I can't stand people like that. Fucking with kids, you outrageous. An innocent ass kid that got no sins on a bracket, you gonna fuck their life up. Let me see, baby Sabrina. Baby, I think I seen that one, baby. Just cause of your name, baby. Oh, God. Hold on. Police wiretap parents missing baby. Is that it? Parents, police wiretap parents of missing baby. Full interview with Steven and Marlon, whoever, 25 years. Which one is it? Is it the police wiretap or parents of missing baby? Let me see.
Insurance rates went up again in 2024, but that means it might be a smart time to shop around for
Okay, I'm wrong. Beyond. Beyond. It's beyond. Okay. Bayana. Okay, let's see. Brianna. I can't see it. This shit so little with a motherfucker. Is it Brianna? Cause I can't see that little ass. All right, hello. Okay, I see. Horrific case of baby Brianna and the 3 monsters who killed. Oh shit. So there's 3 people involved in this.
All you want is mine. All you need is my pain. Nothing in between, never meant your love.
9 years ago today, one of the worst cases of child abuse came to end in Las Cruces.
You were born, there was thunder. Fire lit in the sky as the leaves stray. Every rain pours out of you and me.
And the 5-month-old Brianna Lopez,
Come back here.
also known as Baby Brianna,
Come and ease this obsession.
By means of a sudden or accidental death. This was a long, drawn-out series of unspeakable events in the child's very short life that led to a cataclysmic head on July 19th of 2002. This story involves happening to a child that are of a nature that turns my stomach inside out. This case is haunting, disgusting, and one of the hardest cases I've ever had to cover. I'm warning you now, you might want to skip this one. What I'm about to tell you will stick with you. And baby Brianna must be remembered. I'm Mr. Black, and this is the disturbing truth about baby Brianna Lopez and her family monsters. In 2002, at around 10 a.m. on July 19th, new mother Stephanie Lopez called 911 from a mobile home reporting that her 5-month-old daughter Brianna wasn't breathing. Patricia Walters, the grandmother of the baby girl, was also present during the 911 call. While on the phone with the operator, Stephanie and the baby's father, Andrew Walters, performed CPR on Brianna's tiny body until emergency services arrived and took over. They rushed the child to the hospital, but sadly were unable to bring her back to life. Brianna Lopez was tragically pronounced dead at 11:10 a.m., July 19th, 2002. Stephanie told the physician in the ER that Brianna had fallen out of bed at around 3 a.m., but staff at the hospital quickly realized something was horribly wrong when they examined the many injuries present on the baby's body. Amy Orlando worked at the district attorney's office as a prosecutor. We spoke with her by phone.
We got the call that there was a baby that had died at the hospital and that it was suspected child abuse. So we knew pretty much while she was still, like as soon as she got to the hospital and they treated her, the police officers were calling us, the detectives. The hospital doesn't notify us, the police do, but for them to notify police would be any signs of trauma or injury that doesn't make any sense. Bruising, and she was just bruised from her head to her toes. So they contacted law enforcement, and then law enforcement called us once the detectives got up there.
Warning. Some of the images and details in this segment are extremely graphic and may be upsetting to some viewers.
Bite marks aren't something that happens when a child falls off the bed. A deeper investigation was immediately rendered to determine exactly what happened to this innocent child. The details of Brianna's injuries go beyond the darkest realm most nightmares are capable of reaching. Again, please be warned that even for me, this part is hard to hear, let alone speak of. But it's the truth and the depth of this tragic matter. It's not going to leave your mind anytime soon. An autopsy of 5-month-old Brianna Lopez uncovered the following shocking revelations. Brianna died as a result of cranial cerebral injuries. There were various bruises and abrasions all over her head. A blunt force injury was suffered to Brianna's skull in the last 3 days or less of her life, which resulted in a large subdural hematoma. A subdural hematoma happens when a blood vessel in the space between the skull and the brain, aka the subdural space, is damaged. Blood escapes from the blood vessel, leading to the formation of a blood clot or hematoma that places pressure on the brain and damages it. Brianna also had bleeding in the membranes around her brain and her optic nerves. This was a strong indication that the little girl had been shaken violently by someone. It was a shock to learn that she had horrific injuries to both of her private areas as well. The physical damage suffered in these regions was not accidental, but rather created by someone who used her for self-gratification while she was still alive and very possibly already dying. There were also at least 15 bite marks on the baby's body. Brianna had 2 skull fractures that were 5 to 7 days old as well, and the membranes around her head showed both old and new blood, meaning she had suffered an untreated previous brain injury sometime in her past. Bucket handle fractures were present on both her left and right thighs, as well as at the top of her left arm. These were the result of her limbs being violently forced, twisted, and yanked. The child also had 2 rib fractures on the right side of her chest that had occurred several weeks prior to her death. Brianna's death was quite obviously ruled a homicide based on these findings. If your heart isn't pounding out of your chest while listening to this, then it's possible that one of us isn't human. Either that, or you've worked in a field that deals with details like this for a long time. Baby Brianna Lopez wasn't even half a year old when she succumbed to torturous injuries that quite clearly had been repeatedly inflicted on her throughout her short, innocent life. The devil is in those details, and Brianna was treated like a play toy for us hellhounds. How could humans be so cruel? I can't imagine what that child felt, never knowing trust, love, comfort, or mercy. Only pain, anguish, fear, and violence. She never got to know anything else. Baby Brianna lived in a constant river of pure hell, but whose wicked hands dealt the fire? The answer is as shocking as the results of the autopsy. Brianna lived in a trailer owned by her grandmother with several other people. Her mother, Stephanie Lopez, her father, Andrew Walters, and her 18-month-old brother, Andy Jr., all lived in one room. A few weeks before Brianna's murder, Stephanie's twin brother, Stephen Lopez, also began living in the room and sleeping on the floor. Brianna's grandmother, Patricia Walters, resided in another part of the trailer with her partner and Andrew's brother, Robert Walters. That's a total of 8 family members in the household, with 5 in Brianna's room alone. During her police interview, Stephanie Lopez claimed that on the evening of July 18th, 2002, the night before the death of her daughter, she had 2 or 3 beers at home before falling asleep around 10 p.m. She was sleeping in the shared room with Brianna's father, who remained awake with his brother Robert Walters, and Brianna's other uncle, Stephen Lopez. Apparently, 18-month-old Andy Jr. was also present. Stephanie didn't mention anything else about these people at this time. According to Stephanie, the following morning, July 19th, nearly 12 hours later, Stephanie woke at 9:45 a.m. to find baby Brianna bruised, pale, and unresponsive. After notifying Father Andrew and Grandmother Patricia, Stephanie made the call to 911. When she asked Andrew what happened, he replied that Stephen may have thrown her up. But what the hell did that mean? Stephanie claimed that she had witnessed Andrew tossing Brianna into the air days prior to this, but she said she told him to stop out of fear that the child might get hurt after witnessing Brianna hit her head on the ceiling 3 times. She believed some of the older bruises on Brianna were a result of this. She also said that the new injuries and abrasions found on her daughter weren't present the night before the child died. And in an attempt to explain the bite marks found on Brianna, Stephanie claimed to have witnessed little 18-month-old Andy Jr. bite his sister.
They kept saying it was the little 18-month-old that was biting her, but he ruled that out. A little baby couldn't bite that hard. Like, a little kid couldn't bite her as hard as what the marks were, and then also it was adult-sized.
In his police interview, Brianna's father, Andrew Walters, recalled what he did the night before his daughter was killed. He said he got off work at around 5 p.m. and he was home by 6 p.m. At around 8 p.m., he picked up Stephen Lopez, purchased a case of beer, and then the two spent the rest rest of the night at the trailer in the shared room with Stephanie, Andy Jr., Brianna, and potentially others. Andrew claims he fell asleep around midnight and 1 a.m. before waking to check on Brianna at around 3 a.m. According to him, at this time, she was fine, so he went back to sleep. Andrew got up again at around 7 a.m. and played with Brianna before giving her a blanket, changing her diaper, and drifting back to sleep. When he woke up for the third time, it was 10 a.m., and baby Brianna was in a bad way. In this part of the interview, Andrew admitted that Brianna had fallen off the bed, and after claiming Andy Jr. was the one who left the bite marks on his daughter, he finally admitted the truth. The bites were his. He also confessed that Brianna had hit her head on the ceiling after he had repeatedly thrown her up into the air days prior to her death. Walters also claimed Uncle Stephen Lopez had done the same thing to the child. After a break in the interview, the police finally informed Andrew that his daughter was dead. He admitted that he caused Brianna's bruises, but stated that he didn't mean to. He said in his own words that, "I didn't mean to leave a bruise like that. I left her with a bruise like that before just from messing with her. Stephanie gets mad." After this, Andrew spilled the beans, painting an awful picture of what happened on the evening of July 18th, the night before Brianna was pronounced dead. He confessed that he and Uncle Stephen had been playing with Brianna a little too rough. The two had been taking turns tossing Brianna up into the ceiling where she was repeatedly hitting her head.
They admitted throwing her in the air and letting her hit the roof and land on the floor, which is only half of what she went through. They were playing video games in the room, and all of a sudden they started throwing her in the air like they were throwing her like a football. They admitted she kept hitting the ceiling and falling on the floor.
Andrew claims one of these times he missed and failed to catch his daughter as she came crashing down to the floor with nothing to break her fall. Bear in mind, Brianna was half a year old, so she had fallen multiple times the length of her own body. Andrew went as far as to identify in pictures displaying his daughter's injuries, just which bruises came from the ceiling and which ones came from the floor. He even pointed out the many bite marks he left on her. When Walters was asked what he did to comfort his daughter after she came crashing into the floor and began to cry, he answered, "I just kept throwing her in the air." Andrew Walters is clearly evil. I think that much we can all agree on. If not, you may have stumbled upon the wrong channel. But I have a huge question. Some might call it the elephant in the room. Others might call it Stephanie Lopez. No matter what you call it, how was she asleep during this? She was in the room her daughter was being tortured in, but totally oblivious to baby Brianna's cries? I don't buy it. 2 or 3 beers is highly unlikely to knock someone out to the point that they sleep for nearly 12 hours straight and ignore the same room cries of their own child. So just what kind of mother was Stephanie Lopez? Andrew claimed that whenever Stephanie would get mad at Brianna, she would pinch her ears or throw her into a bouncy seat from a distance of about 2 feet or so. Now remember, the max age of this child when this happened was about 5 months, and we don't know how long that was going on. Was everyone around this child a monster? The story, unfortunately, gets worse. When Andrew was shown a photo of the damage to the child's ankles, he became very upset and irreverent, oddly claiming the cops weren't going to find any sin. He then described wrapping a baby wipe around his finger and barbarically inserting it into the child right up to his middle knuckle. When he removed it, he said there was blood on the baby wipe. Stephanie's twin brother Stephen Lopez, Brianna's uncle, was also interviewed by police on July 19th of 2002. He claimed that on the evening in question, July 18th, he was in the trailer bedroom playing video games with Andrew. He stated that Stephanie, Andrew Jr., and baby Brianna were also present at the time. He also revealed at some point in the night, Andrew's brother, Robert Walters, Brianna's other uncle, arrived with a friend. Stephen and Andrew sat in the room, drinking beer. Uncle Uncle Stephen claimed that Andrew had around 4 or 5 beers and nothing unusual happened before he went to bed at around 2 a.m. But a following statement from Stephen Lopez saw him admit to throwing Brianna up into the air, which caused her to hit her head on the ceiling. Both Andrew and Stephen have admitted to this horrendous act of abuse. I don't know where Robert and his friend were at this stage.
All their ass need lined it up and they motherfucking brains blown the fuck out. They all need their brains blown the fuck out. But yeah, by doing that, justification for doing that, yeah, that's what they need.
But I know 2 disturbing things. Brianna's mother, Stephanie, slept through this in the same room. And if reports are true, an 18-month-old boy must have witnessed everything. I can only hope that Andy Jr. was in another room. Cops showed Uncle Stephen Lopez the photo of the damage done to Brianna. He denied having anything to do with it, stating, "Oh no, I didn't do that. I didn't do nothing like that." But upon further interrogation, his response shifted to, "I can't remember," or "I don't remember." Then shockingly, a short while later, Stephen Lopez stated that he didn't remember starting a sex act on the 5-month-old, but he remembered stopping because he realized what he was doing wasn't right. How very Jesus of him. All jokes aside, Stephen is more akin to the Antichrist. Brianna Mariah Lopez was born on Valentine's Day, 2002, in Las Cruces, New Mexico. She was only on this earth for 153 days before her life was taken back by those who gave it to her. Brianna wasn't just abused in the short time leading up to her death. She was relentlessly assaulted. The little girl was kicked, struck, thrown, pinched, and even raped before she was even half a year old. Her father Andrew and her Uncle Stephen thought it was funny when she cried in pain, and in turn would hurt her even more. They would stuff cloth in her mouth to stifle her cries and muffle the sounds. And on the day of her death, as she was dying, her father did what he did with his finger to cover up what happened to the poor child. As shocking and horrific as this sounds, the sufferings of Brianna were nothing new. This lifestyle of torture was all she knew. Cops searched the trailer prison she was kept in, and apparently they couldn't find a single toy belonging to the 5-month-old. There also wasn't a single photo of Brianna smiling or looking happy, and her grandmother Patricia allegedly knew the 3 were abusing Brianna, but she didn't do anything to stop the monsters from hurting her granddaughter. And ultimately, when the baby couldn't take another day of hell, her body gave up.
One of the nurses said that they let Stephanie in the room to go say goodbye to her. You know, there was a huge bruise on, like, from the top of her eye all the way up to her head. They had her laying on the table, and she had a little blanket, you know, kind of covering her body. Stephanie went in and covered her face with the blanket and then just said, "I'm sorry." And one of the nurses watched it.
The trial was held in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and concluded in 2003. The DA, Susana Martinez, seeking life in prison for those charged with Brianna's death, was able to prove that the baby's awful condition wasn't caused by one evening, but rather months of constant abuse. Grandmother Patricia Walters and Uncle Robert Walters were charged with failure to report child abuse or neglect. These were misdemeanors. Either way, Robert and Patricia were convicted and found guilty. They received a 5-month sentence. Brianna's worthless Uncle Stephen Lopez admitted to the jury that he had raped the little girl. He admitted purposely not catching her after throwing her little body up into the air too, stating, "We were just playing with her." Blood found on baby Brianna matched a bloodstain found inside the pants he wore that day. He was found guilty of criminal sexual penetration and child abuse resulting in death, among other related charges. Stephen was sentenced to 57 years behind bars and is now known as inmate number 5927, where he's currently serving time in Santa Fe at the Level 6 Penitentiary of New Mexico.
That nigga. Man.
Was convicted similar to that of Stephen Lopez. He was sentenced to 63 years in prison. Previously known as inmate number 559926, Andrew Walters is now serving time at the Snake River Correctional Facility in Ontario, Oregon, where he was sent following concerns for his safety. Unfortunately, Andrew's up for parole in 2025. Both of these little men stand at roughly 5 feet tall and weigh about 100 pounds, hopefully giving them little chance of enjoying life inside. Stephanie Renee Lopez was convicted and sentenced to 27 years in prison. She was previously serving time in the Western New Mexico Correctional Facility, where she was known as inmate number 59941. But sadly, after serving less than half of her sentence, Stephanie was paroled in 2021 for good behavior, with a following 2-year probation requirement.
An infant raped repeatedly by her father. The girl's own mother did nothing and received a 27-year sentence for not stopping the abuse. In October, Stephanie Lopez will be up for parole. Thousands of people have signed a petition asking the parole board to keep her behind bars. Members collected more than 60,000 signatures asking to revoke Lopez's parole.
Do you have any comment on your release from prison? Only Action 7 News caught up with baby Brianna's mother as she stopped at a gas station in Los Lunas about an hour after being released from prison. Sky 7 was overhead when Lopez walked out of the lockup in Grants. Lopez spending just 13 years in prison after initially being sentenced to 27. A prison spokesperson tells us that she was sentenced under what they call a weak law. Under that statute, Lopez earned a day off of her sentence for every day she served. Jail officials tell us that law has changed.
She's now said to reside somewhere in Texas. She's under close supervision and has to wear a tracking device around her ankle. Maria Perez spent time inside with Lopez. She claimed Stephanie caused no issues while serving her time and that she was an avid Christian seeking prayer and redemption. But I spoke to someone else who was inside with Stephanie and things weren't as peachy as they seem. According to my source, Lopez knew how to manipulate other women. Apparently when she first arrived at prison, an announcement was made over the intercom demanding that no one harm the abusive mother unless they wanted to risk added time onto their stay. But apparently that didn't stop other inmates from throwing Stephanie a good old welcome party. The animals, trap to the cages full. Nevertheless, hatred toward the abusive mother faded as Stephanie somehow convinced the other inmates that she was a victim and simply set up by Andrew. The story that spread around prison was that Stephanie and the boys were taking drugs the night before Brianna was killed, and they were coming down off those drugs when the fatal abuse occurred. Apparently, this is why Stephanie slept so well through the demise of Brianna. While in prison, Stephanie Lopez developed relationships with other women, even going as far as to chalk up a sexual misconduct type of charge for getting it on with another inmate in the showers. According to my source, Lopez had everyone believing she too was a victim in this case and that Andrew Walters had forced her to take the drugs. But remember, Stephanie Lopez was a horrible mother in every way. The morning the baby died, Stephanie actually had woken up to Brianna screaming and crying, and when she checked the little girl, she was bruised and battered all over. But Andrew and Stephen simply said, "Things got a little rough last night." Stephanie ignored that and went back to sleep. When she finally called 911, she told the dispatcher that the little girl had fallen out of her chair. This was an absolute lie. The truth is, she didn't care about her 5-month-old daughter. No one in that trailer did. As a matter of fact, the family buried Brianna in an unmarked grave with no headstone to keep people from finding her. But the public was invested, and they were outraged. They weren't going to let baby Brianna be forgotten again. They found her, and the people paid for her graveside memorial. The family retaliated by putting a cage around Brianna's grave, but that didn't stop folks from decorating it with all the love Brianna was denied in her short life.
Brianna's gravesite attracted a lot of visitors from the public, so her family put up this cage.
I can understand them not wanting people to come and bother her, but I don't feel that it's bothersome to come here and, place flowers, teddy bears.
Well, the cage was put here to keep people out. As you can see, that's really not what's happening.
It's got some new Christmas ornaments.
Visitors have pulled up the mesh from the edges so they can put in stuffed animals and other mementos.
And people still do it regardless of the cage. The cage actually brings even more awareness.
Hundreds of thousands of people from around the world have petitioned to have the cage removed and a headstone put up. McCullough is part of the Remember Me Foundation, which raises money for memorials for victims of child abuse. The organization had this bench made for Brianna, but getting it put in wasn't easy.
The family didn't want anything here, and so the cemetery was backing their wishes.
After months of work and help from the district attorney's office, the bench was finally put in. The plaques were added on this week. McCullough says it's at least one step towards giving Brianna the resting place she deserves.
So why was baby Brianna treated so cruelly? It's a question that has never really been answered. But I have a theory. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I read that Andrew may have been in prison around the time Stephanie became pregnant with Brianna. It would certainly explain a lot. Maybe Stephanie slept with someone else around that time, causing Andrew and everyone else to believe that Brianna actually wasn't a Walter. While it doesn't make it any less evil, it would explain why everyone seemed to hate this innocent little baby. Regardless, a test was carried out on Brianna that later confirmed she was, in fact, Andrew's daughter. Everyone inside that trailer, apart from the little boy, is responsible for what happened to Brianna Lopez. Some more than others. But the three monsters that directly allowed this child to die should never see the light of day again. They should be haunted by their actions and plagued with sleepless nights. How can you grant parole to Brianna's monsters? May we always remember baby Brianna's name and never forget the faces of those who caused the slow and
Get hooked up on everyday spending with Cash App Offer.
That's crazy shit. Oh, oh my God. Yeah, they deserve more than that. Oh, that's crazy. All right. That's Loyal Moves, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.